With a long history of providing innovative tools for the electrical contractor, Greenlee has done it again. Now there's a faster, safer, and easier method to effectively apply cable pulling lubricant with the new Greenlee UG5 Ultra Glider cable lubrication system. The UG5 Ultra Glider has several advantages over the traditional lube application methods used today by most electrical contractors. It saves time and manpower because in many cases the same person feeding the cable can also control cable lube application. It reduces cable pulling force by up to 50% because lubricant is applied consistently throughout the pull. It eliminates the mess of hand-applied lubricant, keeping the operator, panel box, and the floor clean. Plus, it eliminates the need for an operator to have their hands near the opening of the pull, keeping the operator safe. The UG5 system consists of three main components: the power unit, the lube applicators, and the dolly. The power unit is a pump driven by an electric motor which lifts the lube out of its 5-gallon bucket and pushes it through the hose to the applicator. The pump unit is available with a 120-volt motor that plugs into a 15-amp circuit or with a 12-volt motor powered by an onboard rechargeable battery. The system can pump most non-beaded lubricants available on the market. The applicator surrounds the cable as it enters the conduit and applies lube evenly around the diameter of the cable being pulled. Threaded applicators are the best choice for use on threaded conduit. They're designed to hold the bushing once the applicator is fastened on. Threaded applicators have built-in brushes to help prevent lube from dripping out during upward feeds. They come standard in a kit for 2-inch through 4-inch conduit diameters. Additional sizes are also available individually for conduit sizes as small as 3/4 of an inch. To attach a threaded applicator, remove the bushing and pull the applicator pin and wrap the open end around the exposed thread of the conduit. Then secure the applicator to the threaded conduit by replacing the connector pin. Slip-in applicators are best for use with conduit that isn't threaded. Therefore horizontal or downward feeds, and comes standard in a kit for 2-inch through 4-inch conduit diameters. Additional sizes are also available individually for 1.5-inch, 5-inch, and 6-inch conduit. Slip-in applicators are easily installed by simply placing them in the open end of the conduit or duct. The dolly carries the power unit and a 5-gallon bucket of lube, and it allows the Ultra Glider to be moved easily around a job site. On 12-volt systems, the dolly comes with a tray to hold the battery and battery charger. The UG5 is assembled very quickly and easily. Place the follower plate onto the lube and insert the pump unit. The cover on the pump unit includes a view window so the operator can monitor the level of the lube in the bucket during a pull. Once the pump is firmly attached, it's turned on by pressing the button on the side of the pump unit. There are 3 speeds to the UG5, and it will default to the speed setting used on its last pull. Pump speed is easily changed by pressing the low, medium, and high buttons on the top of the unit. A bleed valve is located at the base of the pump unit and will aid the operator with priming the pump for first-time use, or in situations when changing lube during a pull. Priming is easy with the UG5 and can be monitored with the pressure gauge located opposite the bleed valve. Once the pull is set up and ready to go, the application of lubricant is accomplished by a foot controller that allows the operator to consistently or intermittently apply lube based on the progress of the cable being pulled. When the foot pedal is pressed, lube is pushed through the hose and applied to the cable through the holes in the applicator to hit all sides of the cable. During a pull, the operator can monitor the pressure gauge at a quick glance. High pressure readings could mean that the applicator or hose is clogged. Low or no pressure readings could mean the bucket is empty or that the pump has not been primed. When the pull is complete, the UG5 can be cleaned up in seconds by wiping off excess lube that may have collected in the applicator. It's as simple as that. The Ultra Glider easily fits into the back of a truck and can be unloaded and assembled in minutes by one person. Conveniently, the dolly carries both a 5-gallon bucket of lubricant and the power unit. To install a new container of lubricant, simply remove the pump unit and empty lubricant bucket from the dolly and set it aside. Remove the lid from the new lubricant and place the container onto the dolly. To install the pump unit, lift the pump and the follower plate off the empty container. The follower plate gets installed by slowly setting it onto the open container of lubricant on an angle to allow trapped air to escape. Gently push down on the follower plate so that it's level and you can see lubricant emerging slightly through the center hole. Once the follower plate is set, the pump unit slides through the center hole and fastens onto the sides of the container with thumb screws. Grab the heavy-duty molded case of applicators and you're ready to go. With its long handle and large wheels, the whole UG5 system can be easily moved around on the job site, including up and down stairs. Once the Ultra Glider arrives at the location of the pull, preparation for its use requires very little effort. Uncoil the foot control cable and place the control pedal in a location near the cable feeder assembly. Then locate your power supply. The 120-volt Ultra Glider comes with a power cord that plugs into a 15-amp circuit. Next, choose the appropriate applicator for the pull. Threaded applicators are available in sizes for 3/4 inch to 4-inch diameter conduit. They clamp directly onto threaded conduit. There are also slip-in applicators available for this system and are for applications where the conduit or duct is not threaded. Slip-in applicators are available in sizes to fit 1.5 inch to 6-inch conduit. Connect the applicator, in this example to threaded conduit, by placing the applicator around the conduit and securing it with the push pin. The external threads on the applicator provide a storage spot for the conduit bushing during the pull. Be sure to reconnect the bushing when finished. Next, attach the hose delivering the lubricant by snapping it onto the quick connect fitting. At this point, you're almost ready to begin the pull. Turn the system on using the switch on the side of the unit and the 3 LED lights on the top of the unit flash on. You will need to determine the pump speed for dispensing the lubricant of your specific pull. This is accomplished by pressing the desired speed level located on the top of the pump unit as shown. For this particular pull, the operator has selected the low speed setting. The UG5 Ultra Glider is now ready for the pull. During the pull, notice that the operator controlling the cable feeder is able to simultaneously control the Ultra Glider with the Ultra Glider's foot control pedal. Depressing the foot switch activates the Ultra Glider motor and pumps the lube onto the cable through the hose and applicator. With very simple movements, he can continuously or intermittently apply lubricant according to the speed variations of the pull. Take a closer look at the lubricant applicator. It has been designed with internal brushes that prevent the lubricant from dripping out of the conduit during the pull. This is especially important for an upward feed setup. As the pull progresses, the UG5 evenly distributes lubricant onto the cables, as you can see while the cables pass through this junction box, reducing the pulling force needed for the job. When the pull is complete, the Ultra Glider can be quickly disconnected and rolled off the job site or onto another location for an additional pull. Again, its long handle and large wheels make it easy to move around the job site, even when going up or down stairs. With the new Greenlee UG5 Ultra Glider cable lubrication system, you can apply cable pulling lube faster, safer, and easier than ever before. The Ultra Glider is faster. More consistent lube application will dramatically reduce cable pulling force and reduce damage to the cable jacket. It can also eliminate the need for additional manpower since one person can simultaneously operate the cable feeder and the Ultra Glider. It's safer, reducing the need for operators' hands to be near the point where the cable enters the conduit. And easier. Easy to transport around the job site, simple to set up, and works with most commercial-grade non-beaded lube. Plus, the unique applicator design will reduce the mess of applying lube by hand. Try the Greenlee Ultra Glider on the job site today.